working on Hutta Heroics. It is for bounty hunters and agents only. If you need to do some heroics at the first tier level on your Sith, just go to Korriban. They have their own set of heroics. So tonight we're going to be playing with Rella, Ado, my bounty hunter. And so we're going to start out with factory recall. The cool thing about at least these first two is they kind of run into each other. So once you finish doing the first one, then you'll find yourself in the position to do the other one. And that's the same, I believe, with the last two, the hostage situation and the man with the steel voice. Okay, so it looks like we've gotten somebody through here already. So we'll just keep going until we find quest updates. What you are looking for, and it's not glowy right now, but it's these little panels that you're trying to destroy. Now, this is not a huge area, but it's not a lot of people go through here except for right now. So, while we're waiting for those to respawn, we're going to do a little bonus, and I'm going to show you how to get to this datacron. It's not that hard, but you probably would have never guessed it unless you just like exploring a lot. So if you can see on my map, this is where we came in. You go down the hallway, and to your, I guess that would be your left. And then once you get to that first junction, you turn. Normally you would just continue straight because that will take you out to where you need to go for your next heroic. But we're going to take this little trail down here. Now please be aware, and it's not here right now, I'll bet. We'll see here in a second. But at the end, right before... Oh, see, there's the dude. This guy right here is actually a champion level boss, meaning he's a lot tougher than the guys that are normally down here. So if you're close to planet level, so if you haven't hit at least 15 to 20, I recommend not trying to take him on all by yourself, or just make sure your companion's really awesome. So that is how you get to this datacron. I think I probably already have this one. We'll see. Oh, nope. Cool. It's a blue matrix shard. Pick that baby up.
Let's keep going, yeah?
Alright, let's see if these nodes have respawned yet. Well, hello, Mater. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Okay. Destroy that one. And that one. And that one. And this should be the last one. Alright, now you've noticed we got a second set of requirements for the factory recall. So what we're doing is we're just going to run down to the end of this hallway and go up and around. And then where we need to be will be kind of outside to our right. Right. I'm not very good at skirting, as you just witnessed. But sometimes you can get away with going around these guys without picking them up, but apparently my big butt got in the way. Okay. Okay, this is also a pain in the butt if somebody else has been through here because these guys' respawn rate is fairly sucky. But thankfully we have our first set right here at the door. Kill those guys. Oh good, we haven't had anybody. Oh, well, you can have that guy. We're good. Right. So we are killing droids. You can also see that right here is this weird machiney looking thing. These are also what we need in order to update the quests. Now as you can see, this gentleman has already been through here and done the machines down here, but there are some up this ramp. But it looks like he's already tagged those. And this one is the only one available. I'm not sure if she's going for it or what. Nope. Okay. There we go. There's our first one, so let's just keep killing it until these guys till the little machiney things respawn. Now that is what you call elite targeting. Come on, you. Alright. That one has respawned. Let's go kill these guys again. There's our second one. And I have a feeling this one's about to respawn, so let's just kill these guys off just in case. Yes, no, maybe so? Come on. Let's go check upstairs really quick. Ah, very cool. Alrighty. And we're done with that one. Factory recall. Okay, let's head over to hostage situation. Okay, usually there are guys in this area, but it looks like somebody, again, is also doing heroics, so they've already been through here and killed most of them. What you want to do is come up this ramp and then follow these series of ramps and bridges to that room upstairs. And let's see, go right straight to it. Okay, now it tells us to go to the basement. Fastest way to get to the basement is to come back down the ramp to this very first circle, and you might have a few guys to fight when you jump down, but if you notice, the portal for the basement is just right there, so you don't have to run all the way around, because these guys that are along these bridges and ramps are going to be respawning soon, so it avoids you having to refight through everything. so let's go in here. I think this is the one where even if it was at the bottom, you'd still be able to jump and live. So if you were in that much of a hurry. Alright, Evokai Masterminds. Let's kill him. Okay. And we're
Ready
gonna
when you
release
are.
the hostages. Alright. Let's come back out here. Because we want to go talk to Foreman Ram, whatever his name is. Now, before you go talk to Mr. Foreman guy who's up on that hill over there, we're actually going to run straight ahead over to this pipe area. If you see all the way over there, it blinked there for a second. The quest mob for the man with the steel voice is right here. So you kind of have to just run by her a little bit to get the quest update, and then you talk to her. And I'm sorry, cinematics are boring, so I'm just gonna press the space bar to get past it all.
Maybe the old man won't. I'm going to purify.
Okay. Clicky clicky. Bam, done. Don't have to go back there anymore. Alright, come back around and up the hill and talk to the guy with the weird name.
You did it! Worker.
Blah blah blah.
How do you plan to put?
Alright, that one done. But then you notice that it gives you yet another heroic to deal with. So let's go do that. It's called Hostage Situation Cleanup. And we're just going to run straight down the hill from where we talk to the guy. And we're going to try to avoid as many of these guys as possible by kind of skirting the hill right here. Now once you get to here, and I really suck at jumping and making sure I don't fall, but if you can cross this pipe, it will make it so that you can avoid running into all of these guys down here in order to get to where we're going. So try to get on this pipe. Hooray, I did it! And then we run up the hill. Okay. They have this bonus quest here for destroying reprogrammed turrets, and it's these guys right here. The problem is if somebody's been through here like you see here, these guys aren't going to pop. So it's really up to you if you want to sit around and wait for the guys to respawn so that the turrets pop. I generally don't bother. If they're there, fabulous. If they're not there, then I'm not worried about it. Okay. And another Evokai to kill. These guys just don't give themselves a break, do they? Okay, we clicky clicky. Now, the funny thing is right about now it's going to say, get to a safe distance. You don't have to get to a safe distance if you don't want to. If you stood right underneath it, you wouldn't get hurt at all. It's just funny.
That was amazing work.
So, that is the Hutta Heroics. Super easy. If you try to avoid as many mobs as possible, then you don't have to worry about taking a whole lot of time. If you're at my level, which Rella right now is at 41, she basically blew through these guys like they were made of paper. So, you know, it's up to you if you want to try to get through the heroics at level 10 or 11 with your companion. In my opinion, the Hutta heroics are a little harder for that. Stuff like on Tython, where there's only one heroic, is really easy to do pretty much from level 9 forward with your companion. So either Kaizen or T7. You can blow through that sucker really fairly easily just with your companion. Some of the other ones, not so much. So, but anyway, that's Hutta. I appreciate you following my video. If you have any questions, feel free to throw it out on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter under Scrappy Wheels with a Z. Also, you can find me on Facebook under Scrappy Wheels Gaming. And if you like what you saw today, go ahead and throw out a follow. And I'll be happy to make sure you guys know when my next videos are becoming available. Thanks so much.